Good morning, believers. Good morning, Israel. Man, I had to take off my sweatshirt. I was overheating. Welcome back to the channel, Word of Truth Bible Teaching with Jeff DeLoach. Welcome back to the channel. We just went into some deep teachings on my tribe, Benjamin. Last two videos, I don't know. There's some good references to songs. Of course, always Jammin' by Bob Marley represents my tribe. Benjamin. That's why Bob Marley sings about jammin', Benjamin. Son of my right hand. Jammin', right hand. We're jamming, we're right hand. We're Benjamin. We're son of the right hand. Benjamin. And Black Uhuru, Natty Dread, pallbearers. Natty, N-A-T-T-Y, Dread, D-R-E-A-D, pallbearers, P-A-L-E-B-E-A-R-E-S, is a song about my people breaking evil spells. Hold on, I'm going to put some eye drops. So, yeah, you might want to watch those videos if you want to learn the Bible. There was some pretty good teaching in that. I'm not teaching rapture. I'm not going to tell you when anything's going to happen or how it's going to happen, or I can give you outlines. But I try to stay away from the things of the world. As far as this Bible goes, I'd rather just teach what it says. Because there's enough issues in this book that need to be talked about, that no one talks about, that I know about, that should interest anyone who reads the Bible. But hey, no one really cares. Just saying. Everyone wants to play religion, but they don't really want to know God. Anyhow, back to the Bible. I've been following a guy named Richard Joyce through, actually I've been leading him by the nose, but I say follow because he's inaccurately portraying the things of the Bible. And it distresses me, and it gives me the information and the chance to rebuke some of these ridiculous things that Christians that don't really know the Bible, they try and enlighten people on Jesus Christ, but they just basically lead people off into some kind of vague understanding that doesn't profit them at all. I mean, you know what's right and wrong, and you don't need to hear about. I'm not going to break my head trying to remember these people that he brings up. And if you watch his last video, his channel's Bible cracks me up every time. Bible Study Daily. And he doesn't really study the Bible. He just picks out a verse and then talks about whatever's on his sick little mind. But anyhow, we went through 53. 53 in Isaiah is one of the most amazing scriptures in the Bible. We went through it yesterday. It's a lot like the rest of the Bible, where there's Israelites that go astray, and then there's the heathens, the Gentiles, and how God's going to treat them. Um, and it talks about Jesus, talks a lot about when you have the heart of Jesus, what happens to you? You're despised. Did I pray? Heavenly Father, bless my brothers and sisters. Amen. You're welcome. He has borne our griefs, carried our sorrows, yet did esteem him stricken, smitten of God, and afflicted. He was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. So I could explain to you how that relates to someone like me. Being a servant means I'm going to be stricken by people that lie, cheat, deceive. I just went through another round of attacks. By a woman. If you could call her that. Anyhow, I'm sorry. I'm feeling some trauma right now. Anyway, yeah, I didn't really want to go back to this because it talks about how hard it is to be a true servant of God. One of the key verses is, and he made his grave with the wicked and with the rich in his death, because he had done no violence, neither was there any deceit in his mouth. So they tried to accuse me of running over this woman with the car. They tried to say I didn't. They actually got me convicted of not doing the proper thing and offering to fix her vehicle. And take responsibility for the fact that my vehicle crashed into her vehicle, and it was my fault for having my friend drive my truck. So she wouldn't allow me to exchange information, but I got convicted of not giving her my information. Goes to show the jury didn't take the job of litigating my case with any seriousness. They didn't take it serious. They didn't look at the fact that was going to severely hurt me, and that there was really no evidence that I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I did what I was supposed to do. I offered to fix her vehicle. That's what I did. Sorry, I'm starting to trance out. So let's move on. Let's move on from 53 and go into 54. Oh, this is. I might be too tired to do this. I'm hot. I don't know why it's so fucking hot in this car right now. It's unbelievably stuffy and hot. I'm gonna, man. This is not easy teaching. There's so much packed into this. I'll just read a little bit. Children of the desolate. I think one of the reasons I don't want to go into this right now is because there's things in this chapter that still confuse me. And I'm sure that there's people that understand this this chapter in ways that I don't, and it embarrasses me a little bit, because the context should be clear to me. It's embarrassing because it's like saying, you don't know your own sister? You didn't know your sister, blah, blah, blah? That's how this feels to me. So I might not really, I don't want to break my brain trying to figure this one out, because I've looked at it a few times, and let's just look at a little bit of it and see if I can get it. Sing, O barren, thou that did not bear, break forth into singing and cry aloud, you that did not travail with child, for more are the children of the desolate than the children of the married wife. So the barren would be all these heathens, all these people that never understood the Bible. The barren, you're barren, you have no children, you have no future, you have no past. You're basically just wandering the earth like a zombie or whatever. Why is this? The light's awful, huh? And then it says, enlarge the place of thy tent. So the children of the desolate, the children of the knuckleheads, is greater than the children of the family. And this is how I understand it. It's another sad commentary on the Gentiles. It's another sad commentary on the inability of people to become Israel, become people of the promise, right? You don't understand who you're worshiping. You're a heathen. You're desolate. You have nothing. Verse 2, enlarge the place of thy tent, and let them stretch forth curtains of thine habitations. Spare not, lengthen thy cords, and strengthen thy stakes. Put up your churches. Spread your Catholicism all over the world. Gain ground on my people. Gain ground against my people, right? This is painful stuff for me, because this is where it starts giving you Gentiles a lot of grace that I don't understand. I'm like, why is he being so kind to these idiots, right? I don't mean to be mean or rude. I'm just saying that's my interpretation of it. It says, for thou shalt break forth on the right hand and on the left, and thy seed shall inherit the Gentiles, and make the desolate cities to be inhabited. See why it confuses me? It's talking about the barren. I need to study this deeper. I keep thinking that the barren are the Gentiles. But then it says, enlarge your tent, stretch forth your curtains, spare not, lengthen thy cords, strengthen thy stakes, for you shall break forth onto the right hand and the left, and thy seed shall inherit the Gentiles. So the first part of it makes me think that it's the Gentiles it's talking about. See why I said that I don't completely understand the verbiage in this. It's the Hebrew language can play word games with you that are hot. So I don't see myself as the barren and the desolate, but maybe I am. Fear not, for you shall not be ashamed, neither will you be confounded, for you shall not be put to shame. For you shall not forget the shame of thy youth, and shall not remember the reproach of thy widowhood anymore. This is where I kind of give Tony Williams from Messages for Our Time. He says that we've been divorced, or not divorced, widowhood. You're a widow. You've been, your man has died. You're alone now. A widow is someone whose spouse died, right? For thy maker is thine husband. See why this is interesting? I'm not gonna go too much further. Maybe we'll come back tomorrow and look at this. Richard Joyce is starting to move ahead of me really quick, because when it starts getting into these scriptures, I'll catch up. I'll leave some of the other stuff out tomorrow. I'm not going to go into Zechariah or some other scriptures. I'm gonna stay in Isaiah, so we can stay up with Richard Joyce's 10-minute little fake breakdowns of the Bible. For thy maker is thine husband, the Lord of hosts is his name, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, the God of the whole earth, shall he be called. This harkens back to my first video today about in Zechariah. He said, one God. Don't fall for that Trinity shit. You're gonna confuse yourself and everyone else. For the Lord has called you as a forsaken woman, and grieved in the spirit, and a wife of youth, when you was refused, said thy God. So this is talking about Israel, I'm pretty sure. He let us wander away. He never wanted to divorce us. We killed ourselves by not obeying him and not listening. For a small moment have I forsaken thee, but with great mercies will I gather thee. So, in some ways, this rebukes what I was saying earlier, that the Lord never gave up on us. The Bible said in Isaiah, a few pages back, that the Lord never divorced us. We separated ourselves from him. So when we did that, he said, fine. And that's what this is talking about. He's like, I said, fine, you don't want to be with me? Fuck you then. That's what this is saying. So he said, for a short time, in my heart I was going, well, fuck you. You don't want to be with me? Beat it. Right? So you got to understand that the verbiage and the thoughts of the Lord are just like anyone else. I love you to death, but if you're going to just treat me like that, you're going to rebel against me, I'm going to rebel against you, right? For little wrath I hid my face from thee for a moment, but with everlasting kindness will I have mercy on you, said the Lord thy Redeemer. For this is as the waters of Noah unto me, for as I have sworn that the waters of Noah should no more go over the earth, so have I sworn that I would not be wroth with thee nor rebuke thee. See what I'm saying? He's like, I promise to love you forever. What's the verse? I will never leave you or forsake you. I'm doing my pastor thing now. I'll never leave you or forsake you. For the mountains shall depart and the hills be removed, but my kindness shall not depart from thee, neither shall the covenant of my peace be removed, said the Lord that has mercy on you. The covenant with me can't be broken. I'm a Benjamite. There's no end to his mercies for me, because he loves me. O thou afflicted, tossed with tempest and not comforted, behold, I will lay your stones with fair colors and lay your foundation with sapphires. And I will make your windows of agate and your gates of carbuncles and all the borders pleasant stones. And all your children shall be taught of the Lord, and great shall be the peace of thy children. Yay! I could probably get through this. And then tomorrow, after Richard Joyce pulls up his nonsense on it, we'll look back and break down the nonsense that I'm going to try and listen better to what he says about this chapter. I don't know what he's going to say. He's liable to go off in any direction. And all thy children shall be taught of the Lord. In righteousness shall you be established. You shall be far from oppression, for you shall not fear, and from terror, for it shall not come near you. Behold, they shall surely gather together, but not by me. Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for thy sake. So, the earlier video today about Esther, it said that don't come against me. Don't come against me. Don't do it. So no. Don't come against his people. It says, in righteousness shall you be established. You shall not be far from oppression, for thou shalt not fear, and from terror, for it shall not come near thee. Behold, they all surely gather together, but not by me. Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for my sake. Don't do it. You're going to fall. Behold, I have created the smith that blows the coals in the fire and that brings forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. Same theme. I am the waster. I will waste you. You can't come against God's people. It's not in your best interest to fight against me. You understand? That's what this whole day, we've gone all through the scriptures, and it talks about my tribe kicking fuckers' asses. Fuck it. Ginsu. Chop, 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 chop. I will slice you and dice you. Behold, I have created the smith that blows the coal. There's another song that you might want to listen to. It's called Fire, Coal, Man. Fire, Coal, Man. Fire, Coal, Man. By Wailing Souls. Wailing Souls. S-O-U-L-S. These are some of my buddies, my acquaintances that sing reggae. Fire, Coal, Man by Wailing Souls. Check it out. Do your business, Fire, Coal, Man. That's me. Burn you. Sorry, I'm just saying. I'm a Benjamite. You can't win. Last verse. No weapon that is formed against you shall prosper. It's talking about people coming against Israel. It's not everybody. It's us. He will prosper us. No weapon formed against it, the Jews shall prosper. We could go back to Esther. Haman tried to destroy my people. It didn't work out too good. He got put on the gallows and his whole family got killed, and the whole Middle East was scared of us because we were given the power to fuck up anybody that came against us. Just saying, that's what the Bible says. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. In every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment, you shall condemn. So, these people that fucked with me, this demon that came against me in the courts, and these 12 jurors, and this DA, and anyone who talks shit on me, they're going to pay for that. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord. I'm a servant. This is my heritage. This is my family. This is my the promise. And their righteousness is of me, said the Lord. You can't tell me. You can't tell me I did wrong, because I didn't. Even if in your eyes, you're not a Christian. You're not a good Christian. You're mean. You're a prick. You're a jackass. All right. There you go. Good work. You just fucked yourself. JD Niger, word of truth, I'm out.